very much, and a very good evening to you. Namaskar and assalamu alaikum to all of you present here. मैं ज़्यादा वक्त नहीं लूँगा आप लोगों का. दो तीन बातें करूँगा बस, और फिर उसके बाद I think we'll open to the press to ask us about TED Talks India, Nayi Soch. First of all, why TED Talks? And बचपन में मुझे मालूम नहीं कैसे ये हुआ, लेकिन ऐसा कुछ हुआ कि मेरे माँ बाप ने या टीचर्स ने या दोस्तों ने या जो मोहल्ले वाले हैं, उन सब लोगों ने कुछ ऐसा कुछ सिखाया मुझे कि मुझे जानने की इच्छा बहुत ज़्यादा हो गई हर चीज़ में. So like Curious George और The Curious Cat, I want to know everything. मुझे बड़ी तकलीफ़ होती है अगर कोई चीज़ या कोई शब्द मुझे बोला जाए और मुझे उसका मायने ना आता हो या उसकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग ना हो. More often than not, because I'm an actor, when people say something that I don't understand or know about, I just act out that I've understood by behaving like, yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Lot of words that Uday speaks just before we did, like eclectic, I still don't understand. But back there, I kept on going, this is a very eclectic show. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. So I've been doing that all my life. But the only good habit I have is as soon as I find out something I don't know, even before the times of Google, when we used to look for words in the dictionary, or if we were well-to-do enough, had an encyclopedia at home, I would rush home and try to understand, ask my father, ask my mother, ask my teachers. And the only thing else that I could ask was TED Talks. And that show together.
Well, it's been the best. I've made over 200 hours of television in my choti si zindagi. And this has been the best experience in my entire life. You can imagine, as somebody from England living in New York, making television, working in Hindi was a challenge. But the team at Fremantle and the team, well, Gaurav and Manisha and everybody at Star Plus have made it the best experience of my working life. And I'm so proud of the speakers that we have on the program and of the entertainment value of the program. And when you look at the audience, they are so enwrapped on the shows. If there's a talk that's very meaningful, sometimes the audience are in tears, other times they're laughing. It felt like such a deep connection between the people standing in the middle of the red circle.
Okay, thank you for the question, Sana. I will leave you with some intrigue. You know what TED Talks are like. So you heard in depth Chris's vision for TED. And that was our starting point. When I met with Chris, when I read his book, he talks about spreading ideas and the power of ideas. And that's how essentially civilization started, around a campfire, telling stories. So we want to capture that. We hope to capture that. Hopefully, as Shah Rukh Sahab was saying, you will find something new in the kind of mix that we are trying to create. That yes, there should be ideas, there should be fun, and we definitely at Star Plus believe that entertainment can be interesting and intelligent.
Internet का idea मेरा ही था. मैं सच बता रहा हूँ मैं. आप लोग नहीं मानोगे इस बात को यार, आप लोग हंस रहे हो यार. अरे, she just asked me, is there an idea that you had and which you presented to people and they rejected it and now it's done well? So I explained to her the internet was my idea.
How?
And genuinely बता रहा हूँ, मगर छोटे-छोटे ideas ऐसे reject तो नहीं हुए, लेकिन of course many a times मुझको ऐसा लगा कि मैंने खुल के लोगों को बताया नहीं. You know, many a times I've had some ideas. I'm sure all of us have had this on the dais here and everyone there amidst you. We've always get some good idea, and then we are kind of shy. Sometimes we just keep it to ourselves. The people may not like it or not enjoy it or it's not good enough. And then you realize after some years that whatever ideas you had, good, bad, ugly, small, little, black, white, red, green, they all have a place in the sun. All you need to do is express it. And I think that is what TED Talks, Nayi Soch, and TED Talks has been doing for years. And I think that's the encouragement we want to do. But there have been many a times that I've had ideas. A lot of times I've given the idea, it's been accepted and failed miserably. Many times I've had an idea not shared and seen it elsewhere and felt really, really disturbed and stupid. And yes, sometimes I have given an idea that's got accepted and a lot of other people have accepted too in my line of work.
और एक चीज़ और जानना चाहेंगे, इस शो के कितने एपिसोड्स रहेंगे?
मुझसे बताया गया है मुझको कि जो भी टेक्निकल सवाल होगा वो मैं गौरव की तरह पॉइंट करूंगा. तो गौरव विल टेल यू.
क्या करो?
तो कुछ कुछ होता है, हमने कुछ कुछ रिकॉर्ड किया है और हम बहुत कुछ करना चाहते हैं.
हाय खान साहब, आपके स्ट्रीट देख सकें. खान साहब, आलोक दिस साइड. होस्ट करना आपके लिए कोई नई बात नहीं है. आपने अवार्ड शोज होस्ट किए हैं, बहुत सारे टीवी शोज भी होस्ट किए हैं. जब टेड की बात आई तो आपके जहन में क्या चला और आपको क्या लगा कि भारतीय सिस्टम के हिसाब से आप किस तरीके से इसे होस्ट करने वाले हैं?
एक्चुअली सबसे जो कम काम है ऐसे शोज़ में वो होस्ट का होता है और शायद इसलिए ही सबसे ज़्यादा अहम काम भी हो जाता है. मैं मूवी स्टार हूँ, लाइक यू सेड. मैंने बहुत सारे प्रोग्राम्स होस्ट किए हैं, द डांसिंग शोज़. आई हैव डन आई थिंक ऑल माई शोज़ विद स्टार बिफोर दिस, whether it's Panchvi Pass, whether it's even KBC for that matter. I need to bring in loads of entertainment, which is a part of my profession, onto the stage so people don't get disappointed because I don't do the things that I'm supposed to do. But I think TED Talks is, I won't say difficult, but extremely positively, creatively challenging. Like I said, कि मुझको अपने आप को पेश करना है. मेरी जो अपनी जिज्ञासा है, मेरा जो अपना दिल में है कि मैं क्या चीज़ को कैसे समझूं. Like Juliet said, when I'm talking to the people, they would give me questions, but listening to their talk, I would like to ask them something else, which perhaps you and I and everybody watching it at home on television when it gets transmitted actually want to ask. So just to be on your toes, actually this is a show which has kept me more alive. Each show used to take some time to shoot, say a couple of hours, but for those 2 hours, not once would I relent or take recourse to coming and dancing instead. I was here, I was listening, and I wanted to participate in the experiences of their life, and I think hopefully that will come through when I'm hosting it.
There are more than 1 billion minds in India, and continuing to grow fast. That, as Nanda Nilekani said, is the world's most amazing asset. And every time I've been to India, in my time here, I've just been stunned at how much hunger there is for knowledge, for education at one level, for, how can I know more and what can I do with that knowledge? So this is not Ted coming to India and saying, hey, let's bring some ideas and see what happens here. It's actually the opposite of that. It's saying, wow, what an opportunity there is here. There is so many brilliant people here. If we could unlock their thinking, it's not only about sharing it in India, it's carrying these ideas to the rest of the world. Some of the talks that I've seen, I cannot wait to take to a broader global platform. So I really can't state strongly enough how big a deal this is for TED. This is by far the biggest partnership we've ever done with another media partner. We've never done a show like this. TED used to be once a year, 800 people in California. To have a chance to reach literally millions of people in what soon will be the world's most populous country, wow, that is the most exciting thing. We couldn't be more pumped about it.
I'll say this to every youngsters who are hearing this. If you do something that you really desire and want to do, one of the things that will surely follow is money. Is the least important of the pegs that you should try to fill in when you're trying to do something as work, as a job, as love, as hobby. Money will always follow. Money is not going to be a problem at the end of it all. And I say it from the point of view of being a lower middle class boy who's had much more share of his financial benefits from the work I do than I ever imagined, dreamed of in the wildest of dreams. No, I have never done anything. And however people may believe I'm an entrepreneur, I do businesses, XYZ, I've never done anything for the liking or love of money. I do this because I love doing it. And this show, TED Talks India, Nayi Soch on Star, is perhaps the closest thing to my heart. And I'm not saying it because Uday is a friend and Chris and Juliet have been nice and Gaurav's a friend. I say it because I genuinely believe it. And I hope how much I love this, everybody else also loves it. It's important for me that this gets loved by everyone, without any competition, without trying to compare, without any comparison to what the great star and Uday Saab have already achieved on television. No, it should just stand alone on its own and be loved for the love we are putting in, that's all. Shah nahi, Milkha Singh ji, Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali, मदर टेरेसा, उनकी तरह बन तो मैं कभी नहीं सकता, लेकिन इनकी कहानियाँ सुन के मैं बहुत इंस्पायर हूँ. मैं अभी भी पढ़ता हूँ और कुछ नाम है शायद जो मैं भूल गया हूँ टॉप ऑफ द हेड, बट ये 3-4 लोग मेरे दिमाग. पीटी उषा जी, जब मैं बड़ा हो रहा था, हमारी इंडियन हॉकी टीम उस ज़माने में भी और आज के ज़माने में भी मुझे बड़ी इंस्पायरिंग लगती है. और सिर्फ इसलिए नहीं कि मैंने चक दे किया है, जेन्युइनली मुझे वो नेशनल स्पोर्ट के अंदर मैं बहुत फॉलो करता था. तो बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जिनको मैं पढ़ के सुन के वैसा बनना चाहता हूँ, क्योंकि उनकी जो ज़िंदगियाँ हैं बड़ी सिंपल और छोटी सी थी, काम उनके बड़े हो गए. सो इसलिए मैं उनसे बहुत इंस्पायर होता हूँ. थैंक यू सचिन for looking after us.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize.
Shahrukh, yeah.
अच्छा सवाल पूछेगा, अच्छा सवाल.
हाँ, अच्छा, yeah. Shahrukh, yeah, hi. We have been addicted to watching TED Talks always on the internet. What is the extra pressure on you for getting the audience to shift the focus to watching it on television?
I think more than the pressure, I think just that, I think even though we have made it ourselves, I think the appreciation should be for the part that it's in Hindi. I think that itself is a very, very big boon here, because I do understand that, you know, accessing something in a language which perhaps everybody is not so well versed with, and including the dialect and accent sometimes, we all have to still put on, at least I have to put on subtitles of English films till date. You know, sometimes you don't get the feeling because the language is new to you or you're not so well versed with it. I think bringing it on Hindi, the spoken Hindi, Urdu, Hindi, Hindustani, जैसे हम बात करते हैं, अंग्रेजी भी mixed है उसमें. I think that itself, more than it being challenging or wanting to be different, I think just the accessibility to a lot of people on television. And let me be honest, internet is fantastic. I think the digital world is growing. But television, especially Star and the Hindi-speaking programs on it, do reach a much larger audience in our country specifically. And to make that attempt on a general entertainment programming channel and put it out there, I think that's a very big step for a program like this. So I think it'll just have a lot of people. Our desire is, honestly, to get the people who haven't seen TED Talks, see it here, then go to tedtalks.com, hear those talks also. Some of our talks may be present there too. But what I'd want is, I'm going to request Chris and Juliet to even subtitle those in Hindi and try to dub them in Hindi. I could do some of the dubbing for them. You know, it'll be very good for, I think, the people all across our country.
Thank you.